Hello everyone, I am Bets Golden and I am doing something a little bit different today than something I normally do. Normally you just see my hands and occasionally you'll see my face, greet me. However, I never really get into the nitty gritty of what a content designer or social media influencer is, or a creative influencer is. And today I wanted to address that. I'm actually going to do a 5-part series. I'm going to release it all today, develop a playlist for it, and that way you can watch it at your leisure instead of trying to put everything into one video that could take forever, or putting everything into 5 separate videos and then having you have to wait for it. I'm just going to do all the filming today, upload everything today into 5 separate videos, and you can watch it as you wish, pick topics as you wish, so on and so forth, yada yada yada. Now, I actually have hesitated for months on doing this video. The reason is because I get so many questions on what I do, how I do it, how did I get in the industry, how do I get compensated, what should I look for as far as red flags, and I just didn't feel like I really had the leverage to be able to talk about it. I'm not a huge YouTube superstar. I don't have a billion followers. You know, I'm not making thousands of dollars a month on this channel. So I just didn't feel like I necessarily was qualified to deal with and answer these questions. However, I have gotten so many questions about content development and being on design teams that I figured that it would be worthwhile to go ahead and do a video. And my definition of success is not what's in the bank and how many subscribers I have or followers or yada yada yada. It is being able to do something that I like, that I love, that I'm passionate about. And who doesn't want to try to do something and make a little bit of extra with their hobby? So that's kind of where I am. So in my definition of success, I do have success in this industry, but you need to determine for yourself what success looks like. So today I'm going to talk about, and I have some notes with me so I don't forget and I don't get too off topic. The question I'm going to answer is, so you want to be a content developer? Question mark. We're going to go over how to do that, how to get yourself set up in the industry so that companies or people in general can just start to look at you and take you seriously and want to follow you and learn from you, do whatever it is you want to do. The first thing you need to do is you have to have a social media presence. This is for people who want to be content developers and creative influencers in the social media world. Obviously, that's a given. You'll be amazed at how many people I've run across that don't have Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, a blog, any of that. And you can't be an influencer in the social media realm if you don't have some of those. So I always say you need to have at least 3 social media platforms. I personally have 5, but if you have 3, one of which is a blog and or YouTube. Now I say and or, you need to have one or the other, preferably both. And the reason is because YouTube, you have really no control over your channel. YouTube can come in and just shut your channel down and boom, you're gone. And if you're monetized and have subscribers, that's a huge, huge thing to happen. And I have heard that it has happened to people in the creative industry because YouTube thought that they broke some rules and they really didn't. They ended up being restored, but still they couldn't get content out for a while. And for some of them, this is their bread and butter. So you can imagine how that affected them. However, if you have a blog, that is your home base, that's your home turf, you own it, you can update people with what's going on your blog. And I have been trying to get more consistent with my blog, but that is the one area I need to work on. I need to make sure that I'm over there using that as my home base, as my launch pad, so to speak. So if something happens to YouTube, people can find you on your blog and you can still keep chugging away. So you need to have a blog at least for sure, okay? And if you want to be a video creator, YouTube, it's super easy to start a channel. You just follow the instructions. It's really easy. All you need is your phone for a camera, okay? And then from there, you need to have Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, a Pinterest account, Snapchat, something of those natures. The ones that I like that work successfully for me, and this is just my personal preference. It's not because I'm saying they're better than anything else. It's just what I'm used to, is Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. Twitter is probably the lowest on my totem pole. I don't have much success over on Pinterest, but I do have a Pinterest account. All right. Then from there, all you're going to do, you're not going to start trying out for teams or trying to get on with a company right away. You're simply just going to post things you like. That means that you're going to, if you enjoy watercoloring, you're just going to start to watercolor on screen. Talk about what you're doing. If you have a blog, take a couple pictures of the process. Write up a little post about it. That's all you need to do. You need to start where your interest lies. That could be watercoloring. It could be do-it-yourself, scrapbooking, card making. I'm talking from the creative point of view right now, like the arts and craft industry, okay? That is where you need to just start. Just do what you love and just show it. That's all. It's not that hard, right? Now, once you go ahead and create your content, because that's what you did, you just created content, you're going to tag your companies you used. And you're going to post that link to your blog and or YouTube in a couple different areas. And this helps get you out, okay? Excuse me, I have to cough. Pardon me. So you're going to post it on Instagram, you're going to post it on Facebook, and you're going to post it in Facebook groups. We'll talk about that a little later, okay? And what you're going to do is in your post for Instagram, that's where I always start. That's kind of where I start promoting my stuff. I do my little write-up or my video on YouTube and or my blog. It's nice that they can intermingle, but I do that. Then I pick up that link, and on my Instagram account, I will take a beauty shot of my finished project, and then I will write a little blurb about what I did, what I have going on, why I liked it. Not everything, of course, that's in your post for your blog or YouTube, but just kind of oh, this is what I enjoy doing. Come see how I did it, okay? Provide your link. Then what you're going to do is you're going to use that little @ sign, and you are going to tag the companies of the products that you used. And you're going to want to make that make sense in your post. So you're going to go, hey, I created this mini album with at 45 Graphics Kaleidoscope line and at Beacon glue. There you go. It makes sense. You just let the companies know that they're in your post. Then before you post it all, you're going to do between 15 and 30 hashtags on your Instagram account that is relevant to your post or to your video. So, and if you need an example, go over and check out my Instagram account. I'm Bets Golden. I'm super easy to find, okay? Go over and see what I'm talking about and follow if you don't already. But like for a mini album, okay, let's say that I do a mini album. I'm going to hashtag it with mini album, paper crafting, graphics 45, hashtag those companies, glue, chipboard, paper lovers, paper. If I use any stamps, I can do stamping, stamp junkies, stamper addict. And as you hashtag, you're going to notice that certain things start to pull up in your search as you're hashtagging. The ones that have the most numbers, there's like a 46,000 number you'll see, or a 1,000 number, or a 100 number underneath the hashtag that it's suggesting. The one that has the highest is the one that you're going to want to make sure you have on your post on your Instagram, okay? Then you're going to copy all of that information that you just posted. You're going to tag the company. There's an option just underneath your description box on Instagram that says tag. You are going to tag your company that you used. Make sure you do this. It's important. Then you're going to hit share. I always click it through and let it share also on Facebook. I do not have it share on Twitter, and the reason is because Twitter doesn't provide the picture. And people, especially in our industry, they're so visual, they need to see a picture. Otherwise, they're just going to skip over it. So I post that separately. In fact, I go to Twitter after I'm done with that, and I clean it up so it's only that many characters, and I post on Twitter. From there, you're going to go over to your Facebook account, and you are going to post that same blurb that you did on, if you don't have a page, get one. A page is not your personal account. It's like where your arts and crafts are, your business account, so to speak, okay? So you're going to post it to your page using all those hashtags, and then from there, you need to make sure you are in Facebook groups. These are like-minded crafters, creators, do-it-yourselfers. There are hundreds, thousands of groups for you to join. So you need to make sure that you are in groups, because you are going to want to share your project in that group. And it's real easy. All you do is you just go over into your group, you upload your picture, you paste on that description that you did for Instagram, you delete off all of those hashtags, and then you share. You can add something to be personal for the group, and you can share up to 25 times in groups a day. So if you are not part of a Facebook group for crafters, and I'm assuming you are if you're here, because I post a lot of things in groups, and that's where the majority of my viewers come from, is from those Facebook groups. That's a huge way that you can not only get yourself out there, but get great ideas and get into the community. You know, don't just be a dumper. A dumper is someone who just dumps their videos. Make sure that you go in and you comment on other people's videos. You like things. You talk about things that you like on other people's stuff in these groups, okay? That is super duper important. You not only want to share your projects, but you also want to be a positive influencer with everyone there, and give them, you know, tell them what they like about the projects, answer questions that they may post. So be active in the groups too. That's really important, okay? And that is going to build, people are going to get to know you, and they're going to want to watch your videos, and you're going to enjoy learning from them, watching other creators' videos and blogs, and it's a really good thing. So, and then the last thing you want to do after you've done all this, okay, you started your channel, you're posting. You need to post at least once to twice a week to start, okay? You can do more. A lot of people are super comfortable posting twice a week. That's about adequate time. It takes quite a bit of time to do a video and to edit and to take pictures. So once a week is a good start. I definitely say start there. And then once you kind of learn the ropes, then just do more. And I would encourage you to post things on the same day every week, because people start to get used to that, and that's when they start to look for you. You don't have to say when you're doing it. You don't have to say what day, because sometimes life changes. But post on the same day, and you can schedule out your post, I believe, once you, I don't know if they let you schedule them out before you get monetized or after, but you know, if you can't schedule and it's impossible for you to get online at the same time every week, then just post once a week. You know, you got to do what works for you. That's going to be okay. That's not going to be a deal breaker, okay? And then lastly, and this is super important, is you need to respond to comments left on your post, and also leave nice comments back. If sometimes I just heart something, I read everything that comes on my Facebook, on my YouTube. I try to read all the comments that I get, and I try to answer any questions that I have. And I also like or heart comments too, just so the person knows that I appreciate that they took the time to actually leave a nice comment on my post. So make sure that you respond to your viewers. They're not only there to watch you do art and craft and learn something. They're there for you. You're selling yourself. They like you. They want to have a personal connection with you. So it's really important that you do make that effort back with them, and you I've gotten to know a lot of my subscribers and people who view. And if I find out that someone has a channel, I will go over and subscribe and watch them, because it's not all about me. We're a community and we work together. And I really think that when we're working together and learning, we learn from each other, that's when we have success. And that's what content development is it's developing content that is relevant and useful for others. But there's also the creative influence on that part, and that's interacting with the people that are watching, and have devoted their time with you, because that's important. You can't get time back. You can make more money, but you can't make more time. So if someone watches your video and leaves you a nice comment, man, go comment back and say, hey, thanks for watching this, and this is the answer to your question, or no, I don't know how to do that, but let me try to find out, and try to search down an answer. That's kind of part of our job, so to speak. So I hope that gives you an idea, and gives you some places to start on becoming a content developer. Get your YouTube, get a blog first, and get your YouTube. Blogs that you can look at, there's two that are really common. There's Blogspot, and there's WordPress. WordPress tends to be super, the Google gods love WordPress. That's the one that I use, but I started off with Blogspot for 10 years. And I loved it, and I still like Blogspot. So Blogspot, some people find it more friendly, so go look at both platforms and just see what you think. And I will provide any links that I have for any of the information that I just gave you down below. If I provide a WordPress link, I have to let you know that it is affiliated, because once again, I use WordPress, and I think I have an affiliated link for them. Maybe not, I don't know. But that one will be affiliated, okay? But I'm just telling you that just to be upfront. Blogspot, I think, is good as well. I enjoyed it also. Okay, so that's the first in the series. Go ahead, and if you want to take a break, get some coffee. Go grab yourself some breakfast or some lunch or dinner or snack or ice cream or whatever, and then come back for 2, because the next one is how do creative influencers get compensated? Yeah. How do we make the cha-ching, the money? We're going to get into all of that. All right, guys. Make sure that you subscribe if you haven't done so already. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy it. And as always, leave any comments down below, and I'll do my best to answer them and respond if you have any questions. Thank you. Bye.